Hey guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am showing you a bunch of different hairstyles that you can do if you have short hair, like really short hair. You could also achieve this if your hair is a little bit longer than mine. A lot of this has to do with how we style the front of our hair, which, you know, it really doesn't matter the length of your hair here, just right here. So basically with the fringe or bangs that we have here, I'm going to show you different ways that we can style it so we don't look like the fifth member of the Beatles. And Auntie Feeny, I hope that you are watching this video so it gives you some ideas on how to style your hair once you get to this wonderfully awkward length right here. I just cannot wait till I have a normal looking bob again. Like, I will be so happy with a bob. The other thing is I have really thick hair, so there is a lot of hair here. It may not look like it, but run your hands through my hair. There's a lot here. In my 6-month hair update video, I did share a tutorial on how I've been styling my hair lately, which is basically just doing a little twist here and then keeping all of this very fluffy. So I will leave that linked in the cards for you guys. Go check out that video to see that tutorial. I'm not going to do that same hairstyle in this video, or maybe I am. Well, no, I'm not. So the next one I want to share with you guys. So this is where my part is. Let me just kind of straighten it out. Make it nice and a nice clean part. This hairstyle, I was actually inspired by little babies. Why not get inspiration for how moms do their daughter's hair? Like really young girls, like toddlers, where they're still growing out those weird little baby hairs and their hair is very short and thin, and I'm like, that's what I gotta look up. And I feel like it's also kind of a throwback to the 90s. Every time I do this hairstyle, to me, I feel like 90s vibes all the way, but truthfully, this was inspired by baby girls. You are going to need these little tiny hair elastics. I have this colorful box. It was 99 cents at grocery outlet. I'm gonna grab the yellow ones just because it matches my shirt. So I like to grab between 3 to 5 little hair ties. And so what I do, I part my hair, right? I just take a very tiny little section of hair. Do you see how like small this is? This little small section of hair. I don't want to go too far back, but you just grab this hair, take your little elastic. Oh, where'd it go? Take your little elastic and then tie this around here and then give it a little tug. So when you tie your hair, especially your short hair, it's gonna look like this where it just sticks up. And the way to fix that is to tighten it, but then like pull just the bottom. So you know when you tighten hair, you pull like the sides of it? You want to do that, but then take the bottom hair and just pull that down. See how it's already kind of laying more flat? That's what you want. So just pull the bottom part of the hair and pull that down. So then I'm going to pick up another small tiny section, but also add in this section to it. So we're combining it like that. So see how I grabbed more hair, but also the hair from this elastic is also in here. And I'm gonna take another hair tie and tie this baby down. Again, it sticks up like that. You just tighten it and then make sure you pull the bottom one down so it lays more flat to your head. Now this is the last one, so I'm gonna pick up my last section, again doing the same thing, grabbing more hair but also incorporating the ponytail, the hair from the last ponytail, and go ahead and tie it down. So then from there I will like fluff up everything else. Gotta keep the hair nice and fluffy. You could even add a fourth one. You know what? I feel like it's looking a little incomplete. Let's do a fourth one just for funsies. And then, so there's what it looks like right now. And then you just pull, tug that down. See? It lays flat now. And then you just fluff up the rest of your hair. And there you go. Here is this first hairstyle. I think this is fun. It adds a little pop of color and it does have like that 90s vibe, like totally. But again, I was inspired by a 2-year-old. So I will wear it like this a lot of times because this is like my favorite way to wear it, but you could also kind of mirror it and do the same thing on the other side. And then just make sure everything is just nice and fluffy, because I think that's a nice balance. Actually, I want to take one out. But you get the idea, right? You get the idea. So moving on to hairstyle number 2, we're really just focusing on this bang area, and I know I showed it in my last hair update video where I showed a tutorial. I know that's what I showed, like me clipping my hair, but I want to show you guys different ways I like to clip my hair, because it does make a difference. Like, it's the same hairstyle, but it's different, and it goes with like different outfits. So I want to show you guys the different ways that I've been styling my hair. So I think in my update video, I just showed you I twisted the hair and I just used basic bobby pins. Boom, like that. Actually, no, I think I might have used a decorative barrette. I don't really remember, but that's the thing I want to share with you guys. So the first one you could do is with regular bobby pins. You could also use these really pretty decorative barrettes. You just slide it in there, and I think that adds like a cute little touch to your hair. It has kind of like a preppy vibe to it. I think it's cute. But I also love using these barrettes, and these are just regular they're like thick flat bobby pins, but I took nail polish and painted them, and I think it's so pretty. So what I do, I just twist the hair. You don't really have to, you could just pull it back, whatever. But I find like when you have like the really short layers, if you twist it, it helps like keep it in place. And then use your index finger to slide open the bobby pin so it's open like that, rather than like using your teeth. And then I'll just slide that in, and then I take the other one and I put it parallel to that one, and I just think it's adorable. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Hairstyle number 3, flower clips. So flower crowns are super cute to wear if you have short hair, but also take advantage of little clips, because instead of using the bobby pins, you can literally do the same hairstyle and just clip it. Basically like that. Super cute. I love wearing this flower clip with this shirt. This shirt says Wild Thing, and it has a bee on it with little flowers around it. So I think this matches really nicely, and the yellow in here obviously. So there you go, hairstyle number 3. So I know majority of the hairstyles I've been showing you have been focusing on kind of pulling the bangs to the side, but now let's do one where we pull the bangs completely back. So what you do is just kind of, I don't know, use your hand to grab this front section and then smooth out all the other hair. Smooth / fluff it up. And then I don't like to have it flat like that, since everything is so fluffy, and then this is just flat, it looks silly. So I just give it a little push forward, and then you take your bobby pins. I said don't use your teeth in the last one, and here I am using my teeth. With these thin bobby pins, I feel like it's easy to just use your teeth, but with the thicker ones, I prefer to just use my index finger. So let's pull this a little forward. Kind of gently tug this to give it a little bit more lift and volume, and fluff everything else. And that is it for this hairstyle. You could definitely do a decorative barrette if you want to, but I just decided to stick with these simple bobby pins for this hairstyle. And so far for all of these, I actually like when the hair is like surrounding my face, but you can definitely tuck your hair behind your ears for this, give it a more polished look. That is definitely not my style though, so we're gonna keep it nice and fluffy. Okay, so for the rest of these hairstyles, we're gonna focus on the actual mullet part of our hair. So this part right here. So if I wasn't doing this year-long challenge where I don't use any color, heat tools, or cuts to my hair, I would have cut my hair a long time ago. But again, I'm doing this year-long challenge. It'll end in November, so we are halfway through the year. I would have already cut my hair. So the trick is, when growing out short hair, you want to constantly get this cut. And that will help this hair grow long to the point where it eventually matches the length of this part. Otherwise, you have this hair growing that's technically the same length, but because it's on a different part of your head, it looks a lot shorter, so it doesn't match up and it's not even, so hence the mullet. And it's just going to get worse and worse throughout the rest of this year. I'm just warning you now. But anyways, like I was saying, these next few hairstyles focus on this part of the hair, so not so much this. So the one hairstyle I've been loving is actually doing little piggy tails. So I will take my hair, the back part, and just split it into two. And I'll try and get as close to the nape of my neck as possible and just secure it with a hair tie. And for this I use the big old hair ties, just the regular big hair ties. Since my hair is getting longer, I can actually use these now. And I keep this part still fluffy because it's not like it's being tied in, so this hair is still kind of out and loose. So I let that be fluffy, but I do tend to keep it tucked behind my ears like that. So I love doing this because like the hair is off my neck, it's just so nice and cooling. There's no hair touching my face, and it's just so quick and easy to do. Johnny doesn't like when I do this hairstyle, and I get it, it's not the cutest, it's not. But it feels really good not having the hair touching any of my face or neck. So this has been a hairstyle I've been wearing a lot, and I actually like wearing this a lot when I wear hats. So whenever I have hats on, I think the little pigtails sticking out look really cute. Alright, the next hairstyle I like to do is just a regular basic ponytail. And this one I usually only do if I am, again, wearing a hat. So let's just say I've got my hat on. I tuck the hair behind my ears, gather all of the hair. And this is a lot easier now that my hair is getting longer. So there we go, we've got our little ponytail right there. And look, I look like a normal human being from the front. Of course, like when you're looking at it from the back, it looks like a little rat's tail, so it's not the cutest, but you know what? We gotta work with what we got, right? And right now, we got a little rat's tail. And last but not least, it brings us to our final hairstyle. Again, I lost count on what number this is, but this is the hairstyle that I've been wearing the past few days. It may look a little funny, but to me it feels good and I feel really comfortable wearing it. It's been really, really hot lately, so that's why this has been my go-to. So let me show you what it is. For this one, I am going to put the little flower clip in my hair. Okay, so we got this top part all nice and fluffy, right? So I'm gonna take all of this hair, and for this, you want to use a little tiny black hair tie, or one that matches your hair. So I'm going to take this black one, and you don't want to use the thicker ones, you want to use the thin ones because we're going to try and conceal the mullet as best as we can. So I'm going to gather it all into a ponytail. So the hold with these little elastic isn't as strong and tight, so you may get the hairs that kind of fluff out, which I think is okay for this hairstyle. So it just kind of looks like our hair is shorter. So yes, I keep all this fluffy and out, and then we have our little rat tail sticking out, and all I do is just, maybe I should like turn sideways. I take this and I just pull it up and I bobby pin the little tail, and I do an X with the bobby pins, and with the little layers, like I kind of just fluff it up back here, and I don't know, you can see it. Obviously it's not like it's invisible, like you can see it, but because we use like the black elastic and the black bobby pins and the rest of our hair is just fluffy, it kind of like camouflages it a little bit, so it's not super noticeable. So that's a great way to style your hair if you're trying to do like no haircuts like me and you're experiencing the mullet right now. This is a good one to try out. And a lot of times when I wear my hair like this, people ask me on Instagram or Snapchat, did you cut the mullet? Did you cut your hair? And I'm like, no, I wish, but I just pinned it back. So that's what I have been doing lately. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know in the comments which hairstyle was your favorite. I cannot wait until my hair gets longer and longer and longer, and I can continue to do more hair tutorial videos for you guys. If you have long hair, short hair, a bob, whatever it may be, extensions, I have a hair tutorial for you. If you check out my playlist of all the hair tutorials I've ever done, you'll see that I have had every length under the sun basically. So you are bound to find a tutorial that works for your length of hair. So check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!